Hello there guys, welcome back to Ron Bear Gaming and welcome back to this brand new video, and I hope all of you are doing well today. In this new video, I will do an analysis on each of the bosses damage patterns in Amirdrassil Raid 10.2. There are a total of 9 bosses and I will separate it into a few parts to avoid videos getting too long. Just gonna keep the guide short and precise. So make sure you stay on for the entire video. To catch all of that, make sure you hit the subscribe button and the notification bell if you haven't, to be notified once I have uploaded subsequent parts of the guide. Let's get cracking. So before we start, I would like to point out a few short caveats. Number one, this guide is solely for Resto Druid on how to heal effectively in Raid. If you follow this guide closely, I'm pretty sure you will see some good improvement thereafter. Number two, this guide is only applicable to normal and heroic difficulty Raid, and all the videos I included in this guide are pre-recorded in heroic mode. Number 3, healing meter is not the only matrix to determine how good a healer is, but I guess there's no harm to flex once in a while with guildies on meter, right? Playing Resto Druid is somewhat different from playing any other healing classes. Resto Druid relies really heavily on healing over time, or what we usually call HOTS. Hence, you need to learn the damage patterns to heal effectively. Basically, you need to preempt the heal before the damage comes. This is my talent tree. I take Tranquil Mind over Waking Dream. Since I have 4 set bonus, if you don't have it, please take Waking Dream. And Growth Guardian is a must anyway in 10.2. And of course, I take Incan Tree of Life because it has better synergy with my 4 set, 2 set and 4 set bonus. And I also take Dream State because every time I use Incan, then use Trank, it will further lower down my cooldown of my Incan. So should you have any other questions on it, feel free to ask. Okay, without further ado, let's deep dive into it. Okay, usually what happens is when the tank or the raid leader start a timer countdown, I definitely put some HOTS on the tank, as well as cast a Growth Guardian and let the Growth Guardian heal the tank, as the tanks will be usually the first one takes damage. Okay, so what you're seeing here is the torture screen. It's basically an AoE red white dots. It's nothing much to concern about. Just spread out the rejuve. And actually what I did wrong is I should have just cast out another Growth Guardian. Alright, I used my first cooldown in Khan to become a big tree. Alright, one of the main damage from this boss is control burn, where you see 4 big circles. That's why I use the Incan big tree cooldown early and try to rejuve. It's just frontal, nothing much. Another scream. Not a concern. Yep, I use Flourish just to make the ticks faster. Another control burn. That's why I cast the Flourish.
Intermission soon. Spread up.
Let's try to blanket
DPS on
the
ads.
raid with rejuve. Okay, nice intermission. Start casting the roots. Okay, before you can burn the 3 roots, of course you need to soak it. Can you see the pulsing? Once the root is casted, then there will be a Doom Cultivation. They cast it every 5 seconds or so. Alright, after the roots are burned, then I immediately use Strength here. as the next mechanics is Uproot Agony. That's where most of the damage are. And as you can see, my Flourish is up. So I'll cast Wild Growth first and extend all the hots using Flourish. And of course, I always need to keep my Airflow up and the Life Bloom on myself. It's a rather simple boss. Alright, as you can see, the boss is gonna die soon, and we pretty much definitely gonna kill it this time. Alright, you see the boss HP where I circled it, and I still have 2 Growth Guardians, so before the burst kill, it's better for me to use all of my Growth Guardians to hopefully push up some healing further. Okay, here's the summary for Gnarlroot. So again, there will be 3 spells to look out for: Control Burn, Doom Cultivation, and Uproot. So look at the timing I listed down, and when is the best time to use the healing cooldowns. That's all. Alright, now we look at the Igira boss fight. For Igira boss fight, basically there's 2 mechanics that we need to take note of. One is called Mark for Torment, and the other one is called Smashing Viscera. Alright, just pay attention to that. Okay, the tank gonna pull in 12 seconds as usual. I'm gonna hold up the tanks, and right before the timer ends, I'm gonna cast a Growth Guardian on the tank so that it helps out healing a bit. At this moment, you can start rejuvenating, blanket rejuvenating the raid. First set of spear, nothing to worry about unless there are too much stacking on the spear. And this moment I use Flourish so that I can use it later, 1 minute later where I really need it. You can consider using Flourish during the same time also. Second set of spears, again, nothing to worry about.
Don't stand in front of the boss, or to the side as well.
Alright, this is Mark for Torment. That's where she jumps and there's a knockback. And she will start. Okay, this is where I use Incarn Tree of Life, and there's a lot of rip damage when she start hitting the hammer. So we just keep remember using the Growth Guardians to help out. There's nothing much ongoing. You can keep blanket rejuve. Alright, she's prepared to jump. Okay, this is called Smashing Viscera. That's another mechanic that I told you to take note about. Okay, this is where you can use Strength, Tranquility, but be careful. There will be a random fire trail that spawns, which might be under your feet while you're channeling it. I should have used the Flourish like a few seconds earlier.
Jumping.
Okay, the second Smashing Viscera. Another set of spears. Just to take note that you shouldn't be keeping 3 Growth Guardians for too long. You always try to keep one in action. If not, you waste the cooldown. Alright. Just normal blades, nothing much. A set of spears.
Yep.
Okay, I use the Incan again.
Break the chains fast. 246 standby.
Again for the Mark for Torment.
246 go.
Really?
I should use my Flourish here. You know, the thing is, you should always try to use a Flourish right after Swiftman and Wild Growth, because that's one of your biggest heal contribution. Yeah, basically that's all for Igira. Alright, this is the summary for Igira. Again, 2 spells to look out for: Mark for Torment and Smashing Viscera. I've listed down the timing of those spells, and I also listed down the when is the appropriate timing to use the right cooldowns. Depends on the length of the fight. There are times where you can use those cooldowns twice. If you have any questions, feel free to put down in comments and I will address it as soon as possible. If possible, even it will be better if you can include your Warcraft logs so that I can actually have a look at it and see whether there are some other improvement that you can put on. And last but not least, remember to smash the subscribe button because it will help us tremendously. Alright, and stay tuned for the part 2 of the guide, which I will upload soon.